Hey guys, what's going on? My name's Ran. Welcome back to the 100% playthrough of The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. Last episode we did the Where the Cat and Wolf Play quest. And according to that, we managed to solve it, successfully so. And we have this little quest, take what you want, go to the School of the Cat Witcher's Sash to collect your reward. Now, I have no clue where this is. Kind of close, so we can actually probably grab this quest over here. Come on, Roach. Let's go do some more side quests before we finally tackle the main quest further. No, I don't want to fight wolves. Put the sword away. And here we are. Oh, superior all-red oil. Very, very nice.
No wonder he cursed us. We're doomed. You's the one brought soured wine. Curse is your fault as much as mine.
Seems like there's some all god and curse in the play, so let's see what this is about.
What are you doing here?
What? The sun flying from the moon? We're making offerings to the all god, clearly.
You too can seek his aid. That's if you've got fitting offerings. He scorned ours, then cursed the old village.
Sounds kind of a big problem. You're all god, tell me more.
The All-God you call him. First I've heard. Is some new deity?
Nay, 'tis ancient, revered by our forefathers. They say it were like this. Roslav of Oriton came here to gather brushwood. And suddenly, for no reason, a bush burst into flame. Then, Roslav heard a voice from the ground, demanding offerings and obedience.
We've been coming here since then, bearing gifts, in exchange for which the all god watches over us, keeps us from evil.
Mm-hmm. Plain to see that.
Okay, and your offerings, what's wrong with them?
So, what's wrong with your offerings?
You needn't mock us, you can see right well we brought scraps. Before the war, I wouldn't give this such to me elms. But what can we do? Such are the times.
And they're like to get worse. All God said if he don't get a rafter of bacon and a barrel of beer at least, the rivers will fill up with frogs and locusts or some such will devour the harvest.
Oh, I could have a chat with this all god.
I could intercede on your behalf with this All-God of yours. Got a feeling we'd come to an understanding.
Well, I suppose it can't hurt to try. To speak with him, you have to stand before the altar and cry out, "All God, help a poor wretch in need." Who knows, he might just listen to a foreigner.
A greedy god. We need to address the all god using the altar. I suppose this is it.
Oh, All-God, help a poor wretch in need. Pretty please.
How dare you disturb my divine rest, mortal?
I dare disturb it because I want your divine self to lift the, curse you cast. Those peasants really don't have.
They must bring worthy offerings or they shall face drought, driving hail, earthquakes, avalanches. I have spoken.
Avalanches? Here? Huh. How would that work? No answer from the All-God. Fine. We can finish our conversation when I find him. Voice came from underground.
So underground seems like there's a basement in question here. So let's look around. Okay, that's definitely basement. Oh, we can actually see something over here.
A crack. Too small to pass through, but big enough for sound to come out.
Okay, and then we have this.
Wine. More like vinegar. Someone drank it anyway. Could follow the scent.
Well, in that case, let's follow the scent.
Nahal in his eye. Ought to use it.
Oh, look at that. Lo and behold, the basement. But
What? Who dares disturb my divine being?
Geralt of Rivia. Pleasure. Huh. Expected the All-God to be corporeal in form, but never thought he'd be corpulent. Fattened up nicely at those peasants' expense.
Expense? Expense? Not a word about the help I give in return. Blessings, absolutions, enlightened advice. Believe me, these folks need all of it. I'd watch over them still if they fulfilled their end. But lately they offer these pathetic scraps.
That they steal from the mouths of their children, and to make matters worse, you cast a curse on them.
And I'll not lift it till they bring me worthy offerings. I'm to settle for curds and whey? Not a chance. And you can tell them that.
oh, there's a couple of questions, actually dialogue options we have here. Got an idea, I'm going to kill you. Sell for humble offerings or die. Fine, I'll tell them. Been here long. You know what? Let's hear this, like his part of the story.
Been in this hole long?
For a century or so. One winter I found shelter here. Built a fire so large the flames leapt through the crack. Lit the bushes above. I coughed from the smoke. And suddenly heard a peasant. A voice out of nowhere, he called. A miracle. Thus, I became a god.
Parasite, more like.
Maybe so. But what of Freya and Melitele then, Demanding prayers and offerings, giving naught in return? I talk at least.
Okay, well, maybe so, but that still doesn't excuse the fact that you're stealing from peasants who need the food probably more than you do. Okay, I think the best option here is sell for humble offerings or die.
Listen here, lard-ass. You're gonna be satisfied with what you get, or I'll feed you to the ravens.
Plowing reformers. No, fine, fine. I'll sup more modestly. But just till the end of the war, not one day longer.
How would you know when the war's over when you're cowering over here in the basement? You know what? Just because you're an ass, I'm gonna steal your stuff. I have no remorse for assholes. There we go. And he's even laughing. Oh, goodness. Okay, let's see what we can sell the peasants over here.
Anything new?
Yeah, we talked to your all-god.
Talk to your old god, face to face.
And will he show us mercy?
He will. Promise to be pleased with whatever you bring.
I told you the All-God's merciful, understanding. Thanks, Witcher.
Did you know there is a crypt below Farewell? Oh god, you know what? Just because the Sylvan was an asshole. Just because of that. Let's say that revenge is sweet when best served petty.
Oh, one last thing. Did you know there's a crypt beneath this hill? Might want to take a look sometime. Architecture's fascinating.
Whoopsie. Ah, I love such things. Okay, back to the task at hand. We have, where is it? Take what you want. There we go. Okay, and let's follow the road. It shouldn't be all that far now. Bunch of no guardians. Why would I? Who do you think you are, my dude? I'm not stopping for you. And I love how these soldiers are just popping in because they're not rendered in properly. Nope, put the sword away. We're not fighting. Past Kira's house. So somewhere in the woods over here, I would say. Oh yeah.
Just stand here like pricks by the time.
You lot eager? Go ahead then, check for traps.
Bonko ought to go. Chap's got one leg already.
Your skin.
Sounds like these guys want to get to the stash as well. Mm-hmm. Ow. Roach, you really need to get out of the way. I mean it. There we go. Short process of these guys. I don't know how we are on weight. Okay, we're doing good on weight. Roach, go away. Let's get down and see what there is. Ah! Crown's letter to Gaetan, Tiger. Ooh, a fancy new sword and a letter to read. Gaetan, it's over. Soldiers have taken the school. They killed Axel and Cedric. As for Schrodinger, well, I can't say for sure. Might be alive, might be dead. Ah, Schrodinger's cat. Very, very nice. Bounties have been put on your head and mine. Avoid cities at the high roads. Don't attract any attention, Joe. Ah, Schrodinger's cat. Very nice. Oh, trophies.
Foglet, Ghoul, Grave Hag. Wonder why he didn't turn in these trophies. Maybe they tried to cheat him then, too.
Maybe so, Geralt. Maybe so. Now, let's see what else we have on our agenda. Witcher contracts. We do have this one that we can do. And we also have Master Armorers. We do need to go to... Goodness, Skellige. There we go. And we have a couple of side quests before we can finally resolve the main quest. So let's go ahead. Treasure hunts, anything, Kaer Morhen, Skellige, Novigrad. It's kind of, I do want to do this, but at the same time, I'm kind of, not really. So let's grab Contract Lord of the Wood. A certain halfling named Brian Hodge has hung a notice stating that he was in need of a professional monster hunter. Geralt decided to see what was the matter. Let's see where this actually is. Cunny of the Goose. For a second I thought that was a question mark we didn't see. I think the closest would be Forest Hut. So let's right there grab the fast travel point. And go on from there. I think it would be the quickest to do so. Over here.
That's stinky.
I do have to fight you. Okay, and we did get a sword that I didn't even check out, which is my bad. It's Tiger. Ooh. Oh, hello. Plus 15% art, sign intensity, plus 10 critical hit chance, plus 10% chance to cause bleeding, and 5% bonus experience from humans and non-humans. Oh. Oh, I'm definitely equipping this bad boy. And since it's a chance, this is burning. This is bleeding. Do I have a bigger one? Lesser. And this is a normal one. Yeah. So let's just add this into the sword, because why not? We still didn't play around with rooms all that much. We have here art sign intensity, also bleeding for feline, so you know what? It might not be bad to equip this into here as well. And we have one for armor. Resistance to piercing damage, slashing damage from monsters, and elemental damage. Do you have anything for armor though? It's just signs though. And I kind of want to go with greater, but we do use igni a lot, so let's just put one in there. Like so. And let's fast travel to the Cuddy of the Goose.
Never seen one like him before.
And the good halfling should be over here.
Welcome, Master Witcher.
We saw your notice.
Saw the notice. Let's say I'm interested.
That's good. Grand even. Name's Breen Hotch. I posted that slip.
Gonna need details.
Course. Well, through a series of regrettable events, I came to own a spread of forest ripe for logging, near Novigrad. At a distance from any roads, but quite near the port. Easy gold, right? Just hire some lumberjacks and count the coin.
Meant details about the monster, not your business.
Oh, it's all linked, see? I took on some dwarven loggers, but they came to me, claiming the forest haunted. Thought them lazy, nothing more. Then one day, they went in the wood, and only one returned. Said some forest devil had attacked them.
Okay, first things first, the price.
Let's talk about my pay, because the current offer's just not enough.
Let's try with 310.
You're not cheap, but I can see you've tried to be reasonable. We might still agree a price.
Then let's go 305.
Very well.
Nice.
Let us say that's a price I'll pay willingly.
In that case, we'll tend to it.
I'll take the job. This logger, where'll I find him?
Around. Last I saw him, he was drinking away his pay. Said he had to honor his dead comrades.
Fair enough, we need to find the woodcutter. And since he's a dwarf, it shouldn't be all that hard, I guess. Oh. Ah, lumberjack.
Welcome, traveller. Drink with me, you cocksucker. Fucking knock back if you so's my mates will race peaceful. Something ploughed them up good, but I don't know what it was. Don't know who or what to curse.
Talked to one Breen Hotch. Told me all about your comrade's death.
No blicker. We tried to explain some horror was prowling the forest. He refused to believe it.
Well, what happened? Yeah, we happened to be tracking the monster, so what happened?
He's hired me. Wants me to find the beast that attacked you and your friends.
Is that so? Well, I take back what I said. Good man, Breen, though a halfling.
Tell me about the attack. What do you remember?
We were making our way out of the forest, loaded with wood like pack horses. All of a sudden we heard a bloody howl, like a wolf's. Pack leaders. We legged it, but then the cartwheel was stuck. Magnus Rector hollered I should run to the hut for the crossbows, so I ran. Come back to the woods. Bloody ploughing massacre. Couldn't tell me mates apart.
Thanks. Really helpful, that.
Kill the bugger, will you?
That was pure sarcasm on Geralt's part, I believe. Where exactly is this? I want to know. You know what? We can take Roach there. Let's just do this. Let's call Roach now. There we go. Hello, Roachy.
Go.
And let's ride away past Novigrad, past everything. Should be pretty fast to get there. There's a lot of people we're trampling over.
Look at this one.
Anyone can swim a sword.
Touch me wife, I'll smack you sideways.
Stop plummet.
These side conversations are actually amazing. I really, really like them.
What's the hurry?
And I think we should be relatively close. It wasn't all that far. So...
Ugly bastard.
No, Geralt, you're not gonna fight any wolves right now. Looks like the place, yeah. A logger's hut.
Logger's hut. Need to find the spot where they died.
Well, first things first, can we get inside? Oh, we can. Hello, loot. Nobody will miss because nobody's here anymore. Okay, there's cart tracks.
Deep ruts. Logger's wagon must have stopped here. Then they went down this road. Probably towards their clearing.
What clearing? Over here. And we're actually getting close to the lighthouse from a couple of episodes ago. Is that a necker? Yeah. Necker no more. Over here and here. Oh, that's really deep in the forest, actually. Which does make sense because they were chopping wood, but at the same time... Whoa. Those are some weird footprints.
There was a fight here. 2 dwarves and something big.
Okay, then we have claw marks.
Clawed the rock. Must have been angry and strong.
And then we have blood.
Wounded dwarf tried to flee, bleeding heavily.
But also footprints.
The dwarf went this way.
Okay, let's follow the footprints first. Well, he didn't make it far.
Roots pinned this one to the ground, so hard he suffocated.
A Leshen then. Possibly, potentially. And then we have this blood splatter over here somewhere. Goodness, where is it? Where's the cart? Did the cart just disappear, or am I? Interesting. Or no, I think I came from this way. Yeah, okay, that's my bad. Over here. Ah.
Deep wound on his back. Bled to death. Everything says Leshen. A young one. Must have arrived here recently. Need to find its totem. Crows serve Leshens. Should find some near the totem.
Well, in that case, Kernan. Oh, not meditate. We do want to go into not necrophagy, just relics. Kernan, Novigrad, the greatest metropolis in the world, the acme of civilization, material proof, or so one is tempted to think of mankind's ability to tame and control nature. Yet right outside the city walls lies the Novigrad wilderness, and whoever sets foot in it soon finds out that man's primacy does not extend past the city walls. One of the monsters that made its lair in that thick tangle was an old, powerful Leshen. It killed any who strayed into its territory with its species' characteristic cruelty, lacerating them with razor-sharp claws, sending strangling plants shooting out of the ground or feeding them to packs of hungry wolves. If not for its vulnerability to fire, the igni sign included, and the protection of the Quen sign, one could wager not even the toughest witcher would be able to slay the beast. Alrighty, we need to follow crows.
Not a Leshen's birds. False trail.
Okay, we need to go over this way.
Ordinary ravens looks like. No sign of a totem.
And then 2 more here. All of them quite close to each other.
Not a Leshen's birds. False trail.
And then the last one should be over here then. Ah.
A Leshen's totem. Now, to destroy it. Ought to piss it off, make it leave its lair.
In that case, let's do it. Okay, he's immediately transforming. Let's go Superior Dancing Star. Oh, goodness. Ow, 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 ow. That's rude, stop that. I do have relic oil, come to think of it. Insectoid beast, hangman's vampire. Relic oil, there we go. Are you calling wolves? Oh wow, the igni sign does so much more than the... So much more than the bomb. Of course you call wolves. Why wouldn't you? Let's do this again. Ow, ow, ow.
Not good.
Stop that. And let's let Igni do the rest. There we go. I don't know if the rain is actually connected to us fighting the Leshen, but it always rains when I encounter this one. Black Unicorn. A seal sword. Collect your reward. We will definitely do that. But yeah, somehow it always rains when I'm encountering this Leshen in particular, so might be connected. Put the sword away, Geralt. And let's traverse through the Novigrad outskirts back to Cunny of the Goose. Let's not do that. No kisses just yet. I think we should be relatively there soonish. There was some very eerie light coming from this house. That's why I stopped, because it looked like a specter almost. It's a guard dog, and we are there so we can go on foot as well. Let's actually take the back entrance. There we go. Can we tell this guy? No. Sadly not, but we can talk to the contract giver.
Welcome, Master Witcher.
We got the job done.
I killed the Leshen that attacked the lumberjacks.
That's wonderful. Grand even. I'll have to find some new loggers, but there's no shortage of folk looking for work. But can I be certain no other Leshen will show?
It's possible, I suppose. I have to find a witcher if it happens.
Aye, yes. Well, your due reward. I'm not the kind not to pay for a job well done.
Farewell.
Lord of the Wood is done and done. We also need to find a boat going to Skellige, but that's something we will do in due time. For now, thank you so much for watching and joining Geralt and I on his adventures. As usual, in case you like this video, leave a like, drop a comment down below, maybe even subscribe if you like the content I put out on my channel. It helps the channel grow and it means a ton to me. Also, if you want to follow me on my socials, they are listed down below. That's it for me for this episode, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!